What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quarter. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. I know I am. You guys are really going hard supporting Coffee Brand Coffee's tea launch. Our 6 organic teas are flying off the shelves. I'm going to leave a link just to the reviews of all of our satisfied customers. Check it out, and I'll let their words speak for it. And I would love for you to try out one of our teas, coffees, or cocos. Now, Miss AH has been raging over the past couple of days. Today in particular has a bit of a meltdown in response to the success that her ex JD had in launching a new TikTok account. And this morning I covered his 4th dimensional chess move of floating that she could get out of paying the $8 million or $10 million if she drops the appeal. Which would be an absolute Chad move by him. I hope that he gets work back in the courts. But some of the follow-up stories that I missed, there was the stenographer claims that people were dozing off during the trial. And honestly, I don't blame them. 6 weeks of rich people problems for regular folks probably would put almost anyone to sleep. That's just my opinion. But you know, there were jurors who were dozing off, Bellinger said. It was tough to sit through that many hours of testimony. Bellinger also observed that the sleeping jurors were in both the front and the back rows, and they particularly struggled during the video depositions. There were a lot of video depositions, and it would just sit there, and all of a sudden I'd see a head drop. She had it detailing the hours of pre-taped segments that augmented the already lengthy in-person testimonies. I would argue that, you know, probably very human reaction, very, very like normal way. People now talking about the house that she rented during the trial, a 13,000 square foot mansion sat on an acre of property, and it was renting it during the trial. New report claiming the property fetched $22,500 a month. This comes courtesy via TMZ, who claimed that they got a hold of the contract. It reportedly didn't include her name, but the outlet says they spoke with her alleged neighbors during the trial, who said they spotted her coming and going alongside with their daughter and security detail. The contract was reportedly for $22,500 a month. Now, I guess if you stayed at like a nice hotel for, 30 days, and you were paying $300 a night, $400 a night at like a nicer hotel, you know, that's 9 or 10 grand right there. So why not just spend $22,500 instead of an Airbnb for like $200 a night, a really nice Airbnb for $300 a night? You got to spend $25,000. People have pointed that out. You know, for somebody who didn't have any money, who's now broke, certainly seems not like a good use of money. That seems like how I would spend money if I thought I was going to win a massive lawsuit. On top of that, just yesterday, it was reported that JD had joined TikTok and quickly amassed nearly 4 million followers and put out a video essentially just thanking his supporters for their time and their, support. Well, Miss Age did not like that very much. So she said she responded to his message about moving forward, quote, "Women's rights are moving backwards." She, of course, previously reacted to the verdict in the case, calling it a setback for women speaking out. Actually, I think it is a setback for women. I definitely do. Lying ones. Like, it's definitely a setback for liars. Don't you think? I think that you probably just shouldn't lie about people. So she is now responding after her ex shared a message to his fans on TikTok about, quote, moving forward after the verdict in his trial against her. On Tuesday, and just under a week after the jury sided with JD, and the court awarded him $10.35 million and to her, he went to TikTok and thanked his, quote, loyal fans. His first upload on the social media site was a montage of his recent music touring with Jeff Beck, with the caption, "To all my most loyal, treasured, and unwavering supporters, we've been everywhere together, and now we will all move forward together," he continued. "You are, as always, my employers." A spokesperson for AH responded to the message in a statement. Ooh, a statement. Got it. Like, just take your L. I mean, obviously the the $8 million, I'd be thinking about that. I'd be looking at, calling maybe call Papa Elon, see if he wants to bail you out again. I suspect he may be regretting giving her his embryo, his seed. I'm just guessing. So then she issues a statement, a salty statement, writing, as JD says he's moving forward, women's rights are moving backwards. The verdict's message to those on the receiving end of DV is to be afraid to stand up and speak out. Now, AH, who plans to appeal the verdict, said in a statement after it was revealed last Wednesday, "The disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex." Again, ridiculous gaslighting. "I'm even more disappointed with what the verdict means for other women. It is a setback," she added. "It sets back the clock to a time when women who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that bad behavior against women is to be taken seriously." No, actually, I think it does the opposite. I think it brings forth the idea that men are absolutely on the receiving end of this kind of behavior and deserve just as much respect and care and sympathy as women do. It also brings forth to light that bees be lying sometimes, and there has to be some sort of cost for those lies. Now, $8 million sure is an expensive cost, but it is the cost. And this statement just further cements the idea that this woman has taken zero responsibility. And if she's going to issue snarky little comments every time he does something or says something going forward, if I'm him, I'm not interested in letting her off the hook of the $8 million she owes me. She can just be poor then. Or she can get Elon to pay it, and that's fine. And JD can spend all $8 million on gas guzzling cars to stick it to him. I don't know. I mean, I think if that's what she wants to do, that's fine. I mean, the woman is completely toxic. We have this article: Edward Norton and Mia Farrow inundated by JD fans after showing support for AH. Celebrities who have appeared to show support for her are being bombarded with comments by his fan base on social media. Last week, he won his high-profile case, of course. Among those that appeared to be on her side after the verdict were actors Mia Farrow and Edward Norton. In a now deleted tweet, I wonder why she deleted it. Maybe she didn't know anything about the trial at all, and she actually read the comments and was like, "Ooh, I probably backed the wrong horse." Probably thought that. In a now deleted tweet, Farrow shared an article in the New York entitled, "The JD-AH verdict is chilling." In a previous tweet that was also later deleted, Mia Farrow wrote that during the trial, so many women are picking on her. Why? Again, probably because she wasn't educated on any of it. Meanwhile, fans of Norton realized that the Fight Club actor had apparently, quote, liked a tweet linking to the New York Times article entitled "The Actual Malice of the Trial." People on Twitter have since shared screenshots of the backlash received by Norton and Farrow. Some of the vile comments targeted towards legendary actress Mia Farrow on Instagram after she comes in support of Amber. One person wrote in a popular tweet alongside examples of other comments. Again, these are not vile. It just says that she supports someone who raises their hands to their spouse. Justice was served. It's, what? Why are these aren't vile, these are just regular comments. Like, it's hilarious to me. WTF is wrong with you? Supporting her? You were one of my favorite actors, but no longer. Apparently, you're pretty darn dense and easily swayed by bleach blonde gold digger. Okay. And again, are they being harassed? I mean, did you just pick the wrong side? I feel like you probably just picked the wrong side. You probably were like, hey, I know nothing about this, but my NPC programming says women always tell truth, easy like, get clout. Except that, of course, backfires. And the more that she continues to flail around and be angry about all this, I think the longer it's going to get drug out. So I think it's probably time to just take that L and go home. And honestly, if he's offering her, whether officially or unofficially, if she drops the appeal, that he'll let her off the hook at $8 million, she's really just got to do it. Unless she's 100% sure that she's going to win the appeal, which I don't think she will. And then you're going to lose even more money. And you're going to spend money you don't have to fund another spurious lawsuit in which you will get publicly dragged again. I think you're better off just getting off the hook now and laying low for a year, and then, you know, maybe start building your career back up. Although Hollywood will probably just hire her back tomorrow and double her salary to stick it to the man. Who knows? Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed my coverage, please do click that red subscribe button down below. Or if you're watching on BitChute, Odyssey, or Rumble, please subscribe there. I greatly, greatly appreciate all your support with my coffee company too. And we'll talk to you again real soon.